been a while. I know I've been really bad about making long format YouTube videos, but I figure, with what I'm doing, I'm going to do one. So there's a couple things that I'm working on right now. One of them is a custom order for an incredible client. I am making some pendants of her logo, which I'm sure if you see it, you'll know who it is, but I'm not going to say any names. Oh, that one's cut off. That one's cut out. I'm not going to say any names at the moment. I'll do the reveal when I have everything complete. So I've got 6 pendants going, but something else that I really, really want to do because it's been driving me nuts and I've been thinking about doing it for a really long time is to fix this ring. So a few years ago, my husband gave me this ring, and at the time, he didn't know my ring size or what finger I wanted to wear it on. So it's adjustable and it catches and rips out my hair all the time. It's so annoying because of the way that it adjusts. So there's like a piece of metal that goes over the piece of metal that allows you to adjust it. And that little lip nonstop rips out my hair and it drives me nuts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop off the adjustable part and solder on a piece of metal that allows me to wear it without adjusting it, and I won't have any issues with my hair getting ripped out. So that's something that we'll do together, and I'll hopefully finish up cleaning up these pendants. I still have some other details that I need to do on them, but we can do them together, and hopefully it'll be fun. I've got a few options to work with here in terms of what I'll use to make this a solid band. This was, I think I made this maybe 2.5 years ago when I was first starting. I was like working on different chain options. If you look at the solder seams, they're really nasty and horribly done, but there's a lot of good material that I can work with here and very little solder that will gunk it up. So I might use some of this. This is half round. And then this was something that I had rolled out for another custom order, but I can just clean it up and it's nice and thick and it might be the perfect size. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to use, but let's chop off this adjustable part so I don't have to deal with it anymore. I just realized before I attempt to solder this, I'm gonna go clean it with some soap and a toothbrush because I'm sure it's really dirty from the years of wear, and whenever there's dirt, it makes it really hard to solder. So I'll just go give it a nice scrub and then we can come back and fix it. I think I need to anneal this. I think I have more than I need. But I had used this piece. Oh yeah, this is like the perfect fit. There would be minimal cleanup on the edges. Like it's the perfect height. It's pretty thick, which is good because I have some writing on here that I need to clean off. I had used this as a practice piece when I was trying to engrave something. And so I was seeing, you know, different options that I had to work with. What a ball burr would look like with engraving, what my Dremel engraver would look like with engraving. So I used it to practice, and I don't need that anymore, so I'm gonna clean it off. While that pickles, I'm gonna work on cleaning up my pendants a little bit more. I redid one because I wasn't happy with how it came out, and so when I wasn't happy with it, I melted a bunch of wax and I filled in the places I wasn't happy with, and then I didn't like how that looked, so I'm like, let me just remake it. It's so simple to, you know, cut through the wax and clean it up and stuff. So I have one left that I'm really trying to just get clean, and then they'll all be clean. And funny thing is, I don't have a ton of tools. I have some dental tools that I borrowed from my dad, but the thing that I found best to clean and flatten and make smooth is a little flathead screwdriver. It is literally perfect and just sharp enough to clean out the wax and give me a nice level surface. So you really don't have to, before you go out and buy brand new tools because you need a specific tool for the job, look around your house, see what you have. You don't need the latest, greatest everything. There's always going to be another tool that you're going to need, but you might be able to make do with what you have, and then, you know, it's a win-win. You don't have to spend any money and you still get the job done. I was actually talking with one of my subscribers on Instagram the other day, and she was saying, like, I can't make excuses anymore because the excuse was always, well, I don't have the right tool. I can't do that. I don't have the right tool for the job. And she's like, you've proved me wrong because I have about the same types of tools that you do, and yet you still try and, you know, and succeed. Sometimes I succeed, sometimes I fail epically, but I'm still going to keep trying. I mean, I don't have a lot of tools. And like I said, a lot of the tools I have are just repurposed tools. But you don't ever let that stop you. Like, if you would have told me that with what I had, I would be able to make a pave ring, I'd have been like, no, you know, before I made them. But I did, and I can. And, you know, there's always a way to work around things. So before you go drop, you know, thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars on a brand new tool because you think you need it in order to make what you want to make, like, try something that you already have beforehand. And if you absolutely can't, then maybe it's time for a new tool. But on the flip side, there's like $30 new tools that do really impressive work. And then there's a few $100 new tools that do about the same kind of work. I never use this. I've had this ring for a few years and it doesn't seem right to polish it up to the full high mirror shine because this has been worn and loved. So I'm going to keep it at this shiny but not perfect finish. But here's the moment of truth. So fit is good, but I would have never dared do this before I fixed it because it would just rip out my hair. But let's see. It's so comfy. It's so comfortable. There's nothing that catches. It's not going to catch on my clothes. It's not going to scratch my face. This is much better. So very happy with how it came out. I'm very happy that I can continue to wear it. So yay. Now let's clear out all of my silver stuff because I still have to finish these wax pieces. Like, I've got work to do. I will not be finishing these wax, like I will not be casting these wax pieces in this video. I'm hoping to make another video of the actual casting process because I will be using a centrifuge. I don't have a vacuum system, but I do have a centrifuge. So hopefully we can do that together so that I can learn the process better because I really don't know the process very well. I know the steps, but I don't know like which button to press on the machine that takes out all the air bubbles and stuff like that. So hopefully we can do that together so that I can always refer back to that and wax cast on my own because I'm hoping to start incorporating more wax into my my business. So yeah, let's keep going. My biggest concern right now is to get everything as smooth as possible because I know it's going to be super tricky after I cast these to try and get in there and smooth things out just based on the relief style carvings that these are. So it's not something I'm used to doing, but I'm really trying to just make it perfect as I can before I cast these into metal. One of the ways 4 of these are going to be personalized is with initials on the back. So I'm trying really hard to have a very steady hand, and I've just gone in with some stamps and like lightly pushed the stamp into the wax so that I can see the letters, and then I'm going in with my scribe to deepen the letters, and then I can really like get it nice and clean in wax before, because the goal would be obviously to hand engrave everything, but I only have one engraver and it's a square engraver. It's not like an onglet, which I would prefer to use for this. So again, I'm going to do what I can with what I have, and I still think it's going to look really cool and it'll be a nice personalized touch, and it's one more thing that I can say that I can do. Originally, when I was mocking up the design for the client, I had sent her like an image of the back showing the showing showing the phrase of her book. Her book is Forever Strong, and the FS was designed by her team to be like a symbol, this symbol here. So I was like, let's put that on the back. I think that'd be really cool. And she's like, okay, I want that on the back of mine, which I was good with. And then she asked me to do the initials on the back. And she said, so on the back of mine, I want the initials, my initials, and the Forever Strong logo. And now that I'm looking at the amount of space that I have, I don't know how to lay this out because it's so, it's small. Like the others, I was putting the initials in the middle. So with this one, I'm thinking maybe I can put the Forever Strong logo towards the top and then the initials lower. I think I'm gonna have to check with her and see what she thinks. Maybe she just wants to forget about this second logo and just have her initials, but that's not a decision I can make on my own. So that being said, I don't know how much more I can do in this video without hearing from her first, and she's super busy, so I don't know if it'll be today that I hear from her. And if that's the case, then I'm going to end this video here. And if you stayed through the whole thing and watched with me all the way to here, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I haven't been consistent with my long format YouTube videos, but hopefully I'll start making more consistent videos for YouTube, because doing this today, I had a lot of fun. And so I think it'd be a good thing to get back into. So I can't wait to show you guys these finished products once I hear back from her, and then I can cast them. Like I said, I'll do a video on how I cast everything so you can see it. And if you have a centrifuge, maybe it's the same process for you, or maybe there's something that helps you learn how to do it. So I'll do a video of me casting a little bit later once it's ready to go. But until then, I'll see you guys next time.